Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my research video number 4. Today's date is September 28th, 2020. Time is 12:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today's research video is actually going to be a game design update of my deck building game Savage Strikers, which these research videos are for. It's a deck building fighting game, and what I will be updating is the combo meter. If you want a more in-detailed depth of the combo meter, please check out the first research video where I did my demonstration of my tabletop game. But to give a quick summary, the combo meter is what makes this game tick. This is pretty much the source of how all combos, defense, offense, and neutral game, and other aspects of gameplay happen. And in my last research video on Ryu from Street Fighter, I've come to the possible conclusion, in theory, that 5 arrows may be too short in terms of being able to play the cards out and allowing players to do what they want to do with their fighters as they play the game. So I'm going to increase the number of all the cards from 5 arrows to 6 arrows. And I figured this would be rather than doing it off camera, I would do it in camera. For those of you interested in game design or who are game designers right now, I figure maybe give you a little look at how I do my own personal game design. These are all my personal opinions. They're not absolute, and every game designer that I've met has their own unique style in terms of creating their game and play testing and so on. This is just my way of doing it, my method. It might not be to your liking. It may seem counterintuitive, but this is how I've been able to do it on a comfortable level. As I proceed, I will be turning off the camera because I don't have enough USB ports for the mouse, because I need to be able to be efficient. You'll probably also notice down here at the bottom, down at the bottom of the screen, I do have the switch up. If I have enough time, I would like to take a quick look at Under Night In-Birth Exe Clear. Just look at a couple of characters, try out some of their move sets, look at the move list, and just screw around a bit. Maybe play a couple of battles for your enjoyment and entertainment. So, and for those of you who are probably wondering what this is up above me, as I stated last week, I kind of learned about this from a video where they were making segments like H2 or L1. It was something new that I heard in fighting game terminology, and I found out that this is where it's sourced from. So I'm still going to keep this up for those of you who are new to fighting games or interested in wondering the lingo, where that lingo is coming from, so you don't have to go through weird guesses or be lost about it and whatnot, because I was lost about it. But this is also good for my research in terms of understanding the fighting game mechanisms. It's a good little source for me, so I'll be having that for the interim. Not sure when they'll get knocked out, but probably until I find something more interesting or better. But yeah, feel free to check it out and read and understand the fighting game mechanisms. So without further ado, I'm going to proceed with the update, and I will walk you through it. Okay, so first and foremost, I'll see you all on the other side. Oh, it seems like it's got to set up the mouse in this other USB port. Windows, how I hate you. Especially 10, you're always online. That's a personal opinion. Alright, so let's enlarge this so that way you can get a good look. Alright, so I use Microsoft Word for all of my game designs. It's a little weird because there's a lot of programs out there that that are actually a little bit more superior and better. But this was actually a lot more easier for me to operate in my game design. There we go. The mouse is ready. So I apologize for that. I didn't realize I had to set up the mouse. But as you can see, these are the combo arrows. Now, in this iteration, Draft 101, I have two types of combo arrows. Let me scroll on up just so you can understand. These are all the fighters that's in the roster. There's 12 total. So yeah, and this is the rule book as of this date. Here we go. So here's the combo meter, and I got two types of combo arrows. Got normal combo arrows, which acts normally, and I have the end combo arrows, which is pretty much like your enders. You know, like if you end your combo with the Shoryuken or something like that. There might be, I don't know if there's going to be more combo arrows along the way, but I'm just keeping it simple and sticking with two for now until such time in play testing if I have to add in another set of combo arrows to compensate for any type of gameplay. But the two colors is black and red, as you can see. And these numbers, as you can see, there's 5 set. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm only going to focus on the cards, not the rule book. But I just figured I'd show you. And this is a good chance to get to see my rulebook too. This is what my rulebook look like. See, as you can see in my update, you know, I did the whole neutral play here, got it all set up. But let me not waste too much time and get right to the heart of this little video of ours. Or mine. I don't know. I just spoke the Queen's language there. We are not amused. Alright, so here we go. So what happens is that these icons are created on a website called piq.codeus. That's piq.codeus. So a lot of these iconographies that I drew all by myself. You know what I'm saying, like the meter to make it look like the combo meters that you would see in fighting games, and it's supposed to be a card draw and so on. So just to make a quick note before I go any further, this is proxy art used for contextualizing the game. The proxy art belongs to its respective owners. This is only used for prototyping. It is not the game in and of itself. This is a prototype that you are looking at. Just for a disclaimer. Okay, the only art that is legitimately mine are the iconography and the fighters in the striker cards, in the orange striker cards, which you'll see down below. So what I'm gonna do is to increase the number of arrows, is I'm going to change the size of those icons. So I have it set at 0.3. Okay, and I'm going to start off with 0.25. Go 0.25, and there it is. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy paste. So like I said, this is a bit of a roundabout way that I do this. I'm completely comfortable and very used to it, like muscle memory all the way down. That's why I don't use any other programs. It's just, you know, it works. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to print it out with my cardboard, with my cardstock, and then I take that with me for prototyping sessions. Now, I do want to apologize because for the lack of music. I've been trying to look for public domain music that actually fits Savage Strikers, but most of the songs I find tend to be like techno or anime style, but I can't find the ones that fit. Now, the songs that I'm kind of thinking of is like Spiders or from System of a Down, that kind of beat, or something like Cerise Ghost. I forgot which one is the name for the group. Cerise is the group or Ghost is the group. Well, the song's I think the song is called Cerise. How did the song go? Do you hear that red bird? Do you hear that bird that's calling? Yeah, you know that song. I don't know if I got the name right. You know, it's an Al Bundy moment. You know, when he was like him, and nobody knew, and he couldn't figure out what that song is. The name of that song. Oh man, that was one heck of an episode of Married with Children. Him. But yeah, I'm looking for that type of song, those type of songs for the background. Public domain, of course. Please, by all means, public domain. I should know. You know, I wrote lyrics to Peanut Butter Jelly, so I totally know. You know the whole kit and caboodle when it comes to music and copyright. You know, and I want to be able to put some background music whenever I do something like this, so we can have some fun instead of having silence, perpetual silence in the background. So this has always been the tricky part when it comes to this, because I don't want it to be too low, too small, the icons, but I also don't want the icons to drop into another line, which you'll see in a second here. So let's see, like that. So it happens like that. So perhaps 26. So yeah, 26 might should do it then, because 25 was too much. It really made the icons way too tiny. Yeah, so this might work, but it's gonna leave some empty void. What I mean by empty void, I mean something like this. You see that little gap there? But I'm able to fill that in, you know what I'm saying, and not have that. But I don't want it on the outer edges. Basically, I don't want that kind of monster gap on the outer edges. Okay, and once this is all set, then I'm going to copy paste all the way down with great expediency. Now, I'm not going to worry about adjusting the arrows. I'm just going to just expedite through, because honestly, I'm probably going to need to do some more research on the games and readjust all the cards, since I'm dealing with 6 arrows now. So 5 arrows. So contextualization of the arrows will fundamentally change, and you'll see what I mean when I get further down. As you can see, like I have light attack set to 3 arrows. Actually, I don't even know why I've got to wait to go down. If you notice, the arrows are 3 for light attack, but now that's not really necessary to have it set to 3 arrows. I could probably adjust it to maybe 2 arrows. But it depends on how the cards will react to the defense, which I'm trying to keep the arrows low, as well as the movement cards, because I feel that these should be a little faster than offense cards, which is the attack and throws. Okay, so there we go. Got 6 arrows. Okay, and that means I could actually increase this text box size. Let's see here. I have the text box set at 84. Let me see what max number I could go with. Let me start with 9. So, okay. So it looks like I have a bigger text box, unless I want to go for a bigger art box. I may not want to fool myself. Maybe I should leave the text box the same size and just increase the art box, because usually the art boxes are the ones that tend to get the largest. Let me see, 1.8. Yeah. So yeah, I'll increase the size of the art box rather than the text box, because that's usually normal for many card games to have a larger size art box and a smaller size text box. So here we go. Now, as you noticed, I don't have any white space. I don't have any void space here. It's nice and well even. Well, not really well even. It's consistent. It's consistent. We'll just leave it at that. It's consistent. So now I'm gonna copy the whole thing and start working down. all the cards. So yeah, I'll take care of the pictures off video. So whoops. Okay. So as I work my way down, oof. See, that's what those are the little quirks that I got to deal with MS Word. So yeah, totally. If any of you know of a good beginner's program that could do all of this that I'm doing here, that I'm doing all of this here without on a basic level, I'm all ears. You know, if it's free, most of the programs that get recommended to me are so complicated. It's like I'm just making cards. I could just do it right off of Word with no problem in 5 seconds. It's like, oh, you gotta program this, you gotta do that. It's like, really, I'm just drawing a card. I'm just drawing a card and putting text on it and some icons. I don't need to, if I wanted to make a video game, I'd go on Unity. Which, by the way, I'm gonna have to download a new Unity Basic. I'm gonna have to download a new Unity Basic. So, whoops, there we go. Little things. So, there are plenty of fighting card games out there, tabletop fighting games. What I know of so far is Universal Fighting System, which has been around for a very long time. Then there's Sakura Arms. Oh, I just realized. Oh, I hit medium attack. Yeah, I hit me. It's all right. It's all right. I can always, like I said, I could probably do those adjustments off screen or something. Right now, I just want to get the 6 in, just like that. Just focus on that, because I could always get the icons from up there and fix up above the thing. It's not a problem. But yeah, Sakura Arms. I actually enjoy Sakura Arms a lot. Like I said, it only uses 10 cards in a single deck, so it makes your deck more focused, and I like that. Combo Fighter. I got to play Combo Fighter. It's fun. It's okay. It's good. It's good for what it does. It's enjoyable. Yomi is the one thing I still haven't gotten. I still haven't picked up a pack yet. But I would like to give that a try. Definitely willing to give that a try. So those are the only fighting games that so far that I've tried. I think those are the only fighting games that actually act like fighting games, not like say Cryptozoic's Street Fighter deck building game, which just acts like all the other deck building games, like Dominion and such. You're not, I don't know. It looked a little weird when I saw the demos. A little weird for something like that. On the other hand, if I recall correctly, there's a Street Fighter board game, and that too doesn't even do do anything like Street Fighter. I think you just run around the streets or something. If I recall correctly, Board James, the Angry Video Game Nerd, James Ralph, he does those Board James videos. I believe he covered that Street Fighter the board game in one of his board game videos. But covering video game board games like Pac-Man and the like, which I find funny because IDW just has been releasing board games based on Atari. I got Centipede, Atari Centipede. It's pretty cool. I try to grab any board game that is either influenced or inspired by or adapted from video games. Like I got Super Hot the card game. What else did I get? Super Hot the card game. I have Streets of Steel, which is inspired by beat 'em up fighting games like Final Fight. What else? Yeah, I think that's. What else did I get? Well, aside from the fighting games. Yeah, I still haven't picked up XCOM, the board game. That's another one to go for. Is XCOM the board game? Hmm. And then there's of course Boss Monster, which is definitely inspired by video games. Comes off like a boss rush type of game. Uh, you cross through the dungeon. You're supposed to like set up a dungeon, and you make um, the RPG characters wander in, and you're like setting up traps and such. I think that's the way it goes. I played it a couple of times, and it's been a couple of years since I last played it, so I can't. So now it escapes me. It completely eludes me. I probably got it completely wrong. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah. Oh, Xseed. That's the other one that I got. The other fighting game that I have is Xseed from Level 99. Uh, that's the other one. How could I forget Xseed? It's a pretty good. It's a pretty good fighting game because you move the cards around, similar to Socket Arms, where you get to emulate spacing and such. The movement of spacing, both of those games do that, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's not complicated or anything, but I'm kind of going into a whole deeper, in a whole deeper approach. Uh, it is deeper because I'm kind of tapping into the hitboxes, so to speak, um, with the combo arrows. That's what I've been doing a lot more research on than anything else is the hitboxes, the hit and hurt boxes. So there's probably I'm not sure what'll happen when you guys start playing it. If this game when I get this game published, once I get this game published, on how you'll respond to the game and how you use your lingo and so on. Oh, here we go. So this is what I was talking about here, the orange cards. Just for those of you who are new to the whole thing, yeah, I drew these guys. I drew these three myself, and they are not final. They are definitely not going to be the fighters. I could tell you that much. They're not going to be the fighters, but it's all just for context. That's it. So, if any of you have played any of these tabletop games, or if you happen to know of any other fighting tabletop game that emulates Street Fighter and the like, just drop it in the comments below. I'd be very interested in that. Um, let's see. These are personalized. Like I said, I'll just update these along the way. There we go. Throw cards, guard cards. Yeah, having a lot of things on too having too many things on at once really slows down the word. Mm-mm-mm. Ooh, yeah, I don't want to mess with the specials. Okay, so so I'm gonna have to go about this a different way. I think I'm screwing up here. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I think I'm screwing up here. Hold on. Sorry about that. This is gonna have to be a special case here. Sorry, I'm gonna have to undo this. Uh-oh. Whew. Don't want word crashing. Now the reason why I gotta switch is because I don't want to give up these these are specialized attack damage. Now originally I did have icons for these guys. They used to be for these numbers. They used to be command inputs. How you rotate the joystick that you would see, like the little Z icon or the Hadouken icon. And basically what I guess what ended up happening, well, it was suggested that it was not necessary, primarily because there was no need to look down at it since it was your personalized card, as opposed to the market cards that you would see in the deck building games. And deck building games, since the market cards are being shared between players, it made sense to have those circle icons representing the button presses, but there was really no need for those type of icons with the personalized, and you could just use regular numbers. So I did switch over to regular numbers, or else you would be looking down at your striker card over and over again to figure out which ones. Although I don't think that would have been much of a problem if you knew your damage, but given the fundamental changes with given the fundamental changes now, there used to be one special attack card. This is a special card. It was used to you only had one special attack, but I expanded it to 3 to represent the strength of attacks, light, medium, and heavy, when doing the inputs. So now more than ever, I can't do the iconography like I did in the early drafts. So it's gotta be a full solid number to read through. There we go. So there we go. But yeah, I don't wanna find myself killing myself with forgetting the numbers, because these numbers are very important. And as you can see, I come to Paralyzer, 0 damage, 2 damage, and right over here is 4 damage, as you can see down here. So that's your 3 strengths, light, medium, and heavy. So I don't want to screw around with the numbers and then trying to figure out what's what. I mean, I got my formula. I do have a formula, actually, a mathematical formula for all these attacks, which allows all the fighters to be unique from one another. But it's a bit of a, I would say it's a bit of a pain to go through the formula to read that. So this one is here we go. So yeah, this is the part where some of you might say, "Oh, this is tedious," and I would say you're absolutely right. But like I said, this is my comfort zone, so to me, this isn't even a big bother whatsoever. You know what? Let me speed through this. So yeah, with 6 arrows now, you can see with 6 of these, this really changes the context of the card's executions. Gotta undo that. I'm just gonna speed this up a little faster for all of you. And I'll fix the numbers later. I'll fix those numbers up off screen. Or can I move certain numbers around? Yeah, see, like I grab this 5 here, drop it down there. Oh, nope, I copied that. Oh, here's 3. But yeah, this is simple. This is pretty simple. Nope, wrong size. 26. There we go. Hopefully I'll have time to play Under Night In-Birth. Been wanting to jump in on that. Hopefully. I wish I was like Bob Ross. I had his voice. I wish I had his voice. Oh, I would totally use his voice in Splattermon. You could see the trees. The trees. So you paint the trees. Followed by the mountains. You add a little white coating on the mountains. You can see here, you adjust the size of the icon to 26. Each and every one of them. Or worse, do the Family Guy jokes like. Nah, I'm not gonna even go there with Family Guy. I mean, it's a clean joke, but I'm not even gonna invoke Family Guy. That's already too trippy. Oops. I'm wondering. Oh, you know. Well, I'll think about that later. The size, the width, the 0.26 by 3 does make the icon look a little more stretchy, a little bit more like how you say, like a fighting thing. Okay, so let me just speed up a little bit here because I don't want to hold you all up too long. Oh, yeah, that's fine. No, I got a 1 up here, don't I? Oh, I thought I had a 1 up here. No, I did have a 1 up there. Oh, sorry. Let me just. Oh, there it is. Here's the 1. Here we go. See, I knew I had a 1. Just scroll this on down. So yeah, I'll definitely make adjustments to the combo arrows after I do further research later in the future. I'll start off with, of course, updating Nagisa. Because she's the tutorial character, that's why. And make sure that she could be able to teach players how to play the game. Okay. But like I said, I gotta adjust all the cards anyway. The good thing is that along the way, I'm giving her attacks the energy points, the charge meter, used to buy cards or activate attacks, special abilities. So yeah, in previous sets, attacks really didn't provide charge. I had thought about that, but I couldn't figure out for the life of me why I applied it to non-attack cards when logically you build meter doing attacks, but for some reason I just kept going in that direction and it just ended up looking dumber than it really should. But yeah, that was rectified completely. So now, you know, all attacks, all forms of attacks and throws provide meter. And I let the defense and the guard cards and the movement cards provide card drawing. Oh, what am I doing? She doesn't even have her stats up yet. There's no reason. Her stats not gonna happen until after. Nope, 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 nope. Wrong way, wrong way. Okay, and finally Brock. Brock Crusher. Yeah, Abigail kind of threw me off in Street Fighter V because I wanted Brock to be taller than Hugo, and then all of a sudden here comes Abigail. I was like, oh man. it really stunk because I really wanted Brock to be like hyper tall and just crazy big and just monstrous by comparison. And then here comes Abigail. Ah, come on! I wanted a big burly monster. Well, can't win them all. But at least I got my own big burly monster with improbable muscles. Did it again. Yeah. Yep, we're almost done here. So yeah, I'm not worried about the fact that these icons disappear. I'm gonna replace them. Like I said, they're all gonna get redesigned. So they're gonna get put back into their normal place when once I get further research in and ensure that these guys can behave and act as fighters and be unique amongst each other. I don't want to end up with Shoto clones. I like Shoto fighting as much as the next person, but you got like 10 now? Where are they up to? 12? 12 Shoto fighters? Half of them clone of Ryu? Ryu clone, literal Ryu clones, evil Ryu and Kage. It's like, come on, man. Come on. And then you got like Violent Ken. Come on, Capcom. Come on. Come on. You could have thrown Sakura into Ultra Street Fighter 2. She's a Shoto fighter if you were gonna go Shoto fighter. Could have thrown her and Dan. You could have thrown her and Dan into Ultra Street Fighter 2 on the Switch. If you wanted Shoto clones. But it had to be Ken and Ryu again. Especially since you had to adjust Violent Ken and Evil Ryu in their moveset. So may as well have just thrown in some new characters, 2 new characters. I would have said I would say Sakura and Dan, since you wanted to go Shoto. But we can't win them all. How cool would that have been to see their stages in Ultra Street Fighter 2? Fighting and their music in Street Fighter 2 form. Heck, man, do CPS 2 style. Do the CPS 2 MIDI music format for both of them. Probably sound awesome. Let's speed through this. Oh, right. I don't have that. It's gonna be awesome when this game is complete and published. Woo. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. But I'm even more excited when if the gaming community gets in on this. See what kind of terms they come up with, the lingo, how they battle. Who knows? Maybe even do a double elimination tournament. Yeah, that's a far reach. That's a far-reaching dream, right? But hey, it's a dream. Always good to have a dream within a dream. Here we go. Got one more page to go. Oh, I am on the last page. Sorry, I am on the last page because there's the Savage Strike, the Ultra, the Super. I call it the Savage because it makes awesome sense. It makes awesome sense. So I had to say it loud because I'm speaking a little low here because it's awesome. Yes, I am going crazy right now because I don't have music on. This is what not having music does to writers, to all of us writers. We lose our minds. We start red rumming and all work and no play. Yeah, we start shinning. Shush chat. Do you want to get sued? Just having fun, guys. Just having fun. You know, this is the first time I've ever done something like this. Do actual work on a YouTube. I'm hoping I could do more things like this, especially with my Iconography stories. I don't know if any of you have gone into Fictionat, and the link that's provided over in my YouTube page. Probably wondering, how the heck is this guy a writer and a published writer with the way that it's all written? Well, I'll have to give you a whole story on it, but just to keep it short, it's my training story. It's how I trained to write my stories. And I spent pretty much 2009 to 2008 doing all that, and then I deep dived back into The Impossible Man. Got an editor and then got it published. So if you pick up the Impossible Man novel and you're wondering why it's so well done, that's because I spent 9 years writing and training myself in writing, going through Strunk and White's elements of style, the 38 common writing mistakes, and David Geffen's World of Wonder, and so on. So, you know, and just experimenting. You know, think of it as the ham radio. You know, when you dissect the ham radio and you're looking at all the working parts. That's what I did with Iconography, and made a whole multiverse out of it in those 9 years. So yeah, that's crazy. I'm very crazy. Okay, so this is here's the update. So as you can see, I got the combo arrow set. So I'll just use this for an example. All right, just to give a quick look. So you see there's 6 combo arrows now. Okay, and what I'm hoping, it's nice and roomier. So like say side chop, this is oh, here we go. So like say claw swipe. Okay, this is a special, as you can see here. Oops, sorry, this is a special. So there's 3 claw swipes, as you can see here, 1, 2, and 3. So theoretically, this would not be an ender. This would be more of a this first one would be light. So I would probably make this as a combo starter. I I'll probably use this as also part of a combo, and this one will for the medium command. I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead here. So I would treat this like the light button command. So there will be 2 arrows, so you can be able to do a combo with your regular card. So like, let's say you do a claw swipe, you could follow it up with a sidekick. That would be set at 3. I will also do the same with the medium command. I'll make it a combo chain, but it'll be 4 arrows, making it a little trickier. And for this one here, it would be 6 arrows, but it would be red and act as an ender. Here we go. As soon as this thing stops. So let me add in these arrows. Okay, just like that. And so it would be 6 red arrows as opposed to 2 and 4 black arrows. And this would act as an ender to finish your combo off and hit your opponent, like knock him back or something. So that's the theory that I'm going with regards to the specials being 3 copies with different strengths and different number of arrows to provide comboing. So once I start making the adjustments, the appropriate adjustments, so that combos can happen, I'll probably do a video on that one. I'm not sure, but that's basically where I'm going with. This looks a lot more roomier with 6 arrows. With 6 arrows, most definitely, which means that I can be able to play around with the strength of attacks and make the appropriate adjustments for balancing and such. I'll probably leave that for the publishers. Just gotta make sure that it works to their delight. Okay, so let's go back to the good old camera. Zoom this out like so. Okay, and time to move this. Okay. And activate. Okay, that. And hello. Hi there. Why do I look like I'm delayed or something? Well, anyway, sorry about that. So that's pretty much the game in a nutshell. I do have a little bit of time, so let me see how far I can go in the game. Let's bring up Under Night In-Birth Exe clear. People are probably wondering why you keep saying it like that. Well, that's the way they spelled it. Woo. La cámara. Here we go. So let's get that fight stick out. Slide this on over. And bam. So let's bid farewell to the outlet, and here we are. There you go. Just to make that quick adjustment here and here. Okay. So let's see how much I could do before I close out. Seriously, what's with the titling with some of these games? Going with Kingdom Hearts. Alright, we don't want no copyright.
Under Night In-Birth.
I better make an adjustment to the volume over here. I don't want the mic to pick it up. Let's not let the mic pick that up. If you're wondering what's this in my hand, just for a quickie, I came across the Super Mario Lego. Nope, I did not pick up the base set. As much as interesting as it is, you know, I know for a fact that I'm only gonna end up playing it just once if I were to do that, and then it's just sitting there, unfortunately. But I came across these cute little things here, you know, the whole kawaii kind of thing. It's just these little one-off characters. They're all baddies, about 1,000 minions. So I bought a pair of these, just for the heck of it. I thought it'd be fun to do So let's get a quick look here. Now I know there's training, but I don't have much time for training. So what I'm gonna do is look. Oh no, training. Sorry, I'm thinking tutorial. No tutorial. Go to training. Get a quick look at a character and then see if I can pull off a fast game. So I'll go with Hyde. Is it Hyde or Line that act more like Ryu? Line looks pretty cool. I'll stick with Hyde. Random select. So let me get a look at his moveset. Immortalize. I guess this is supposed to be stats, but I don't care for that. I only care for the game. Give me the game. Give me the game. Game. There we go. Alright, so. Alright, there's the reset. Here we go. So, I'm just gonna leave them standing. Because I just want to learn. Okay, oh, here we go. Canvas. Good. Alright, so let's take a look at There we go. Alright. So all of his attacks are Shoto. Okay. Okay. All of his attacks are Shoto. Let's check my control. So, for those of you who may not know, I mentioned this in the modding video, the second research video. I did mention that Control C is inspired from Action Dude's YouTube video. I recommend checking it out. He did he showed his control screen for Dragon Ball Fighters. So I'm doing a similar thing with Under Night In-Birth, so that way I have access to pressing multiple buttons within close to each other rather than going across. Big thanks to him for making that video, because that was very helpful for a player like me to have a little more. He has follow throughs. Let's see these follow throughs. That was That's strong? Why is that like a hyper move? Huh. Oh well. I'll take it. I'm actually just seeing how they I have to do it twice, don't I? Dark Lotus is the thing. Dark Lotus. Huh. No, it's just having the same commands over and over again. Let me try this. There we go. Gotta hold back. Okay, so I would have to hold back. Down. Ah, hara. But yeah, pretty much all of the syntax is showed up. I'm getting into some fights right now. And Tom. Okay, so let's watch the Play one. Yeah, that's the thing about starter fighters. Sorry, I'm not gonna spend time on this. Oh well, I'll just speed through this. I don't want to waste too much of your time. You want to see I want to get into the fight. And that's basically what it's a good opportunity to really get to learn how to but basically this is a good example of where I was trying to get with I have the purple, originally I did have the purple icon, just like this, but I took that out from the early part, it didn't have a good function, but once I brought back the throw, I needed to give throw, I had to restore throws, formula. So I put the purple icon back in. So now it's like a 4-button. Like, if I were to send this to Axis, they would totally make it light, medium, heavy, and then the special button. Yeah, I totally have
Second floor, divide. そのまま寝てな。ウィン。はい。俺だってな、こんなこと好きでやってるんじゃねえんだっての。
Sorry, I just had to make quick adjustments to the size there. Alright. Let's get past all this. So pretty much the reason why I do have I am going through Street Fighter series, even though it's straightforward fun, light, medium, heavy, because it does have light, medium, heavy. Because it does have light, medium, heavy, and that's actually very important for Savage Strikers, because that's what I'm trying to get out of it. Is light, medium, heavy. Just like how David Sterling got his filming also fancy, right? I hope one day that'll happen to
そのまま寝てな。ウィン。はい。だっせ。
Mortalize. I wonder what type of catchphrases I could come up with.
この力で終わらせてやる。
Fury.
ファーストクローズ。ディバイド。
I mean, kind of sting.
甘いね。危なすぎ。飲みやすい。はい。セカンドクローズ。ディバイド。危なすぎる。危なす。危なす。立て直そう。立て直そう。危なすぎる。
That's the way Nagisa designed the firm. That her attacks would be get players to understand I'm not sure if I mentioned it before, but her deck originally was the generic decks that you find in the many deck building games, but I converted that deck into her deck and made it a deck for players to win. And I would like to keep that. Also the fact that she's also to put
ウィンハイセカンドクローズディバイド
This voice actor
Win. Hi.
I definitely gonna need to check out Line. If she has Shoto moves as well, I wanna also take advantage and get past all this. Sorry guys, no dialogue here. I just want to get to the point.
First close.
But yeah, I want to check out Line because that could also help. I know Hard I know has Shoto moves to help how their attack. Okay.
Win. Hi. 次はセカンドクローズディバイド。
やるじゃねえ。そのまま寝てな。
ウィン。はい。
Stage 7. How many stages is this?
俺の力見せてやる。
ファーストクローズディバイド。
Whoa. Okay. Wow. That's actually pretty scary. This is rocking a nutshell. This type of insanity. This type of insanity. What a gotta make sure I check the Sound Striker that
ウィン。セカンドクローズディバイド。
なんだ
ウィン
かけ倒しか
はいサードクローズディバイド
まだだそのまま寝てな
ウィンはい
すまねえな
Yeah, that's the length of Street
邪
Fighter.
魔をするなら片付けるまでだ鎮圧
ファーストクローズディバイド
前進する行くよ前進耐えてくれ前進する交流見せる前進耐えてくれよ交流耐えてくれよなんだ
ウィン
かけ倒しか
はいセカンドクローズディバイド
前進する耐えてくれよ前進するよっと前進前進そのまま寝てな
ウィンはい
悪いんだが
I know they're not called stands. You're probably gonna put in the comments. They're not called stands. They're called this. Yeah, I know. I'm skipping all the story and everything. I just want to get into playing. Story scene.
やはり来てしまったんだな。
It's alright. No time to talk. You know, there's people that
ファー
want
ストクローズディバイド
people that want
詰める。なかなか夜の。詰める。やって飛ばす。いい打ち込みだ。いい打ち込み固める。遅い。いい打ち込みなめる。いい打ち込みだ。なかなかやる。今やりきてる。なかなかやる。なかなかやる。手強い。なかなかやる。手強い。
なんだ
ウィン
かけ倒しか
はいセカンドクローズディバイド
お前に見える高松
天は仰ぐ
詰める。やる気はあるのか。
ウィナーリンサードクロ
If I
ーズ
lose this,
ディバイド
I'm not gonna
これくらい。なかなか詰める。詰めこっちだ。いい打ち込みだ。クーバ。 手強はこれくらい自由打ち込みだ空が冷たいなかなかやらし
永遠に眠れ見た
っかりしろこれくらい手強ここだよしなかなかやらやった
ブレイクダウン
そのまま寝てな
ウィンハイド
It's like a character I can enjoy too. I'm enjoying Hyde.
悪い
Do I get a boss? Final stage. Yeah, this is totally easy mode. But this was a good learn. This was a good one.
ようこそインス
Okay, Hilda, take me down. Woo, get out of that. Oh,
ファースト
fancy.
クローズディバイド出しなさい
Oh,
逃がさないわ逃がさない行く
Jump
わ
out of here.
砕きなさい逃げぬ行くわ
Oh, wow, giant,
推
giant.
理まもったもったもったまるで聞いた
お前に見えるか
行くわお嬢にまるで逃げもったベラ
Okay.
ウィンハイ
I'm
ヤ
gonna play somebody.
雲よ漏れちゃうセカンドクローズディバイド2カウントセカウントもったいな行きなさい戻りなさい
まだだ
もったいな
お見た飲まれろ
もったいなブレイクダウン
そのまま寝てな
ウィンハイ
That was a good learn. Now just gotta learn to stop button.
俺
And story scene. Alright, I don't care. Paradox. Yeah.
これがうつろ
This is the abyss. Wait.
これも全部
One winged angel. Ah.
よく戻ってきたなハイドそのなんでパラドックスかそ
I'm sure there's probably like an extra. Yay. She blushing. Oh my gosh, I was in a lover's quarrel. That was a lover's quarrel that I was dealing with. Thank you for playing, and thank you everybody for joining me in this research video. Sorry it's a little longer than it should. I'm trying to keep it under an hour,
Game
but
over.
I did want to play a game for you guys and not just bore you with work. Okay.
Under Night In-Birth
Thank you very much. So just so you all know, if you're interested, if you're interested, you know there is a subscribe button. So you know if you want in, yeah, you know what to do with that button. If you want to follow up on all my research videos and any other videos that I do. If you're interested in reading an interesting comedy story, comedy novel, just pick up my book, The Impossible Man, on Amazon.com, AmazonJapan.com, and BarnesandNoble.com. If you're looking for it, all the links will be provided below, along with all other merch, relevant merch for my channel, Coqui-san. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you in the next research.
この力で終わらせてやる
Have a good
ファーストクローズ
buenas.
ディバイド